Sunday, May 18th, and the Dome Foamers podcast is back. I'm your host, Christian Kruger, and I'm joined by my boys, Neal Mieski and Brian Dorton. And we're just lifelong Astros fans that love to talk about the Stros. So, boys, let's go. Episode 81. Didn't we just do this? We're back. I love it. The Silver Boot series started. Also, we have some exciting news that we're going to just table for maybe next week, but got some cool things working on our end. The Astros play the team up north and go 2-2. 24-22 for the year, 2.5 back from that fraudulent team up in the Northwest.
I think I predicted 2-2.
I did as well.
No, I didn't. I did 3-1.
You did 3-1.
So
I did 2. I did 2-2.
Neal, you did 2.
I fluctuated to the sweep.
I'm gonna say Neal did the sweep. Yeah, it's all right. We've all been wrong on predictions. Predicting what they do is really hard to do. And we've gotten feedback.
2-2.
Yeah, true. And we've gotten feedback this week that I'm really negative. Well, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
Wait.
Yeah.
Also, news. Also news. Ice is cold.
Oh yeah, hold on.
The sky is blue.
This is my face. News. This is my face. Hey, look, I nailed the prediction of 2-2. This is my face. How much I care. I don't.
Breaking news. The sky is blue.
We're
He's not negative. He's just Christian.
We're fanatics,
Yeah.
Which is short. Our fan is short for fanatics. If you don't like me being right more than wrong, you have plenty of podcasts you can go to and listen to on the Astros. A lot of them are crappy. Hey, you might think this one is. Sorry, I don't really care. I nailed the prediction because I just call it how I see it. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong, just like these guys. Suck it up, Buttercup. All right. So
I will say this: we're lucky to have what we have here. Our buddy Ice Blakey, who is a huge fan of the team up way north, unfortunately, talks all the time about it is a desert of media and people talking about the Rangers, and I wonder why.
That's true, man. That's true. But when you win more World Series than they do, it's kind of goes with the territory. We stole one today, boys. Like, that game was not going. It wasn't going in our favor of our direction, but it was going into a similar direction. And then all of a sudden, the best player on the Houston Astros right now,
Yes.
which I don't. There's one person you might make an argument for, but Isak Paredes.
There's one.
Yeah. Isak Paredes decides to hit one over the left field corner and take the lead, and we shut them down to win 4-3, and it was looking bleak for a long time. So I will say this: today we stole one. Thank you, Isak.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, in a season, there's always games you probably shouldn't win but do, and games you probably shouldn't lose and do. And I mean, this is the leveling out of it. And clutch? You mean like clutch hits matter? Oh, wow. Good to know.
Yeah. Don't get too negative on me, Neal. Don't do it.
No, I'm the least negative one here, and we know that.
I don't know about that. Clutch. I mean, Dorton brought this up last week, and I mean, we obviously feel like it's always worse than it is, but we have not had much of the clutch gene this year so far, hitting with runners in scoring position.
Well, here's a hot take. We had a pitcher go a complete game, 3 hits. His ERA went down as you
lowered.
Yeah, lowered his ERA, as you said, and we out hit them, and we lost this game.
And his ERA wasn't high to start before the game either.
He threw a complete game 3-hitter.
Yeah,
we out hit them, and we lost. There you go.
Don't get too negative now, Dorton. Don't get too negative.
I mean, that is fact. That's not even.
It is 100% fact.
And his first complete game ever.
That was Hunter Brown versus Jacob deGrom, and I mean, I'm listening to the broadcast, and the first thing they say is Jacob deGrom's given up 7 home runs this year, all to left-handed hitters. I'm like, weird. I'm like, we have 1 in the lineup out of 9 spots. Yeah. Boys, I mean, there was some good, there was some bad. I do feel like we stole one today, so we'll take it. We've got 9 more games with the team up north to figure out the silver boot, which has been rightfully in Houston for a long time and needs to stay there. However, it looked like 2 average teams duking it out. Where do you think we go from here? Because again, it should be a momentum build, still in 1 today. The problem is there was a lot of the same things this week from the offense. I mean, we're just not scoring enough runs. Now, we talked about Esoc today. Christian Walker had a big swing on Friday.
Yep.
So that was good to see as well, to win the Friday game. But
did you see his numbers up in Arlington, like career-wise?
No.
I know they talked about this during the broadcast and then they showed, and I don't have them right offhand to quote them, but basically, if Walker played every single game in Arlington, he would be a Hall of Famer at like Ted Williams level.
Well,
like
then
the guy just crushes there and has his entire career.
Well, then let's go. I mean, I'm good with that.
keep it up. And he did well this series,
Yeah. All right, Mieski, just give your quick temperature thoughts, on where you think. We can recap all day long. We went 2-2. That's all really, at the end of the day, it's all that matters. What I'm saying is the offense is still, we're not seeing a whole lot of signs other than the Walker swing. And then obviously Esoc's done it all year, but give me kind of where you feel kind of the direction we're headed.
Yeah, I still say, like, if I had told you Jordan's out, Altuve's not going to be a major part of this offense right now, Yonier's struggling, and Christian Walker's, batting his weight, how do you think this offense would be doing? You'd go, oh boy, not very good. And so I'm hopeful that those things change. Hopefully we get Jordan back. Hopefully Jose Altuve kind of swings around and catch a little fire and break through this little. I mean, we're 2 games over 500, which is a little surprising. I mean, I feel like it's almost overachieving based on some of the things that we've done offensively. Because if you have a more consistent offense, you're going to be sitting better than 2 games. So offense is the key. Of course, as long as our pitching, as long as we're able to make this patchwork thing, how we piece that thing together, that'll be another key factor in this. But if we're talking offensively, yeah, I mean that's a major concern.
Dorton, thoughts?
So first of all, I piggyback on what Neal said. Like first, where is Jordan? And let's get him back. Let's get him back healthy. Let's get him swinging the bat. Altuve is down. Altuve, right? He is right now. It is what it is. I feel like I'm gonna say this week after week after week. The Brendan Rodgers and
Oh my
Jose
gosh!
Altuve in left field experiment is done. It is.
Brendan
It is
Rodgers
over.
is dead. Brendan Rodgers is down to 204, boys. He's down to 204.
You know what his batting average was over the past 7 days, just this past week? He does not have it. I'll just spoiler.
Ooh.
It is 0.
Same as ours. Same as ours. Same as ours.
He has as many hits as we do, right?
He's a complete waste of space. He's a complete waste of space.
He's 0 for 9 in the past 7 days. And he struck out 5 of those 9. And I watched him yesterday go up to the plate and watch 3 balls. Didn't take the bat off his shoulders. I watched him watch 3 strikes.
Y'all are being so negative. Like I don't understand.
Look, I mean, like the experiment is over. Put the Hall of Fame second baseman back and put him at second base.
I think the left field stuff is contributing to Altuve's production. I really do.
I would think it is.
And also, I mean, like, this would allow for DeCenzo to play more. This would allow
Amen, brother.
Cam to play more.
Amen, brother.
I mean, it is. Cam was on fire. Cam has been hitting the ball. Dude, why aren't they playing every day?
Dude, I know. And like, how hard is it to play your best 9 players? Like, just like one's hurt, right? But like, what you currently have?
I'm gonna interrupt
your
you.
best 9 hitters.
Play your best 9 players, and play them in the position that they're best at.
Well, does anyone think? I mean, I'm not trying to bag on the guy. I mean, I am trying to bag on the guy. And I understand there's defensive metrics, right? We all know that crap, right? I get it. But like, in what world is Brendan Rodgers one of your best 9 players?
Never. Not a one.
Christian Walker has passed him in batting average. And yes, I know batting average isn't the metric what it used to be. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Tony Gwynn was pretty good at batting average. But whatever. I get it. Because I understand advanced metrics. But like, this is a tank show. DFA his rear end. Send him to the Sugarland car dealership and let him go sell cars. I'm okay with that. Like, what are we doing?
I don't even want him in Sugarland, to be honest with you.
No, I don't either. I'm saying send him to the dealership, not the Space Cowboys.
Yeah,
send him to the dealership.
Too close. How about this?
But here's my problem. Is we all saw this coming eventually, and we were all doing. Maybe we find lightning in a bottle. Well, guess what? The lightning in the bottle is fizzled out. It's not there.
Yeah. And listen, I'm not going to
of space.
I'm not going to knock anybody for giving it a go, because you never know. Never know. This kid may have, or guy. He's not a kid. This guy. Hey, but we know now. We know.
How much?
Before the season started, who was my whipping boy on the Astros?
Yeah, but
mine too.
Well, I mean, it didn't take a rocket science.
Episode 1.
Yeah, it didn't take rocket science.
I agree.
How much?
We have a front office that's making these decisions.
For sure. How much? How much is enough? How much is enough sample? How many games at bat? How much is enough?
Well, 46 games isn't enough yet. Sorry.
It is to me. It is to me.
Not yet, because he's still playing and he is still on this roster.
Right. So you're saying a quarter of the season. I think that's enough.
I do too.
I'm good with a quarter of the season in. We took a chance.
They always say in Major League Baseball, to your point, Neil, is you start having your first checkpoints at Memorial Day. We really need to go to Memorial Day to see this guy?
No. We're good. We don't At the same,
And
at the
here's the
same
thing.
time, we don't have a problem just outright DFAing Tay.
Never heard a word on that. Is there anything?
Like,
No, there's more to
No.
that story that we'll never hear about.
yeah,
Well, but
someone who has the potential to actually be productive. We've seen it. We've seen him be productive.
here's always the argument. Oh, well, we don't have a replacement. Actually, yeah, you do. And you have a replacement for the guy we're moving back to second base. It's called Zach DeCenzo.
Yes.
It's an easy fix.
And I'll tell you what, like, I'll even put another one on top of this. All right, let's say that this is true, that this is an Altuve decision, that Altuve has decided that he is a left fielder and he has put a line in the sand that he is going to play left field. We have a better second baseman on the bench right now than Brendan.
Correct.
Dubon.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I question everything that comes out of the front office. I really do. I don't understand what they're doing. To Neal, to your point, 40. I mean, is 46 games enough for you?
Yeah, I think not in Brendan Rodgers' case. I'm just saying in general.
Well, I'm talking about in Brendan Rodgers' case.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
whether it's Brendan Rodgers or not, I'm just saying by a quarter of the season, by 45 games of the year, if you took a chance on somebody and
Yeah.
insert whoever's name that is, and I go, what's the numbers telling you? You go, well, it's not
And
working out. So then it becomes, well, what service is he providing for you? Why are you still keeping him?
in 46 games, who has it in front of them? How many games has he started out of those 46? I'm gonna say 41.
He's played in 32.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that
more
doesn't
than
mean,
that.
yeah, doesn't mean he started those.
He has
Oh, yes.
101
I
plate
guess, yeah, I
appearances.
forgot. You got DeBon playing second base. Yeah, I got it. Gotcha.
He's got 101 plate appearances,
It's enough for me.
which is about 15 more than DeCenzo.
Okay. We've kicked that dead horse. Let's talk about someone else, unless there's anything else you want to bring up.
Oh, that's
No,
good. Offense needs to
I'm
pick
tired.
up.
I don't
Yeah,
ever
they-
want to talk about him again. How about that?
Not. I mean, I'm there with you. Okay. Jeremy Pena. So I get it. He's played every game this year. I get it. We're really going to sit him against the Rangers. That's going to be his day off. Really? Really? Really?
Hmm.
Like, you couldn't sit him the series before? You couldn't wait till tomorrow and sit him? You're going to pick when you're down 1-2 to the Rangers? And that's when you're going to choose to sit him?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I'm just asking. Someone explain that to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
tomorrow
we're going
versus
to
the
Tampa
Rays.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow versus the Rays. Sit them on a Monday.
Last time I checked, they're not in our division, and the Rangers are. And these
you don't want to
count
count
a little bit more.
You can't sit them on a Wednesday night when you're flying to Arlington that night.
Sit him
What
on.
are
Sit him this
What are we
Wednesday,
doing?
and he gets
What are
Tuesday and Wednesday off.
what are we
Day game.
doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, that
We stole it. We stole it.
We
so
did.
We didn't buy
still
it.
won.
We did, but that makes I can't even. That makes zero sense to me.
Well,
Because guess what? He wasn't hurt or needed a tweaked knee or something. Because guess what? He came in at the end of the game.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't even understand the method of the madness. I try and I just don't.
he's only missed. He's only missed one or two. This is his second
No.
game. I think this is
No, I
second
thought this was his first. This is the
I
first
think
game
it's
he didn't
his
start.
first. Yeah, I think
first
it's his
game he hadn't
first.
started. Yeah. All right.
Which I get it. I'm all for, hey, give him a reset and a break because he's played every game. Now, I mean, we came in a world where Cal Ripken played 2,186 or whatever the number is. So I mean, whatever. Today's ball player is a little different.
Get
Yeah,
your ass
he's
however,
in
had
play.
45 in a row. So
yeah, very
the same.
similar.
It's the same.
However, which by the way, trivia, a record that'll never be broken is that one.
Oh, not even close.
There is no chance.
Not even close.
Not allowed.
Yeah, not
I mean,
allowed.
the financial investment on these guys, they won't allow them to do it.
Cal Ripken was a pretty good player.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay. Let's obviously talk, and I have not seen it. You guys were the ones that brought it up on our group text. Hayden Wisniewski.
Yeah.
Tommy John Toast. Nice knowing you, bro.
Another one bites the dust.
And another one bites the dust.
Yeah, that hurts. I mean, you're talking about Arrighetti being out already. You're talking about now Wisniewski, not to mention the guys who didn't start, Garcia and Javier already. So, I mean, does Gordon? I mean, is he a
He has to.
full timer, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know where else you go.
Who else do we have?
I mean, you got Valdez, Blanco, Brown, McCullers, and Gordon.
Okay. Let's get the McCullers stuff out of the way here,
Hey,
real quick.
yeah.
No,
Let's do it.
well, no.
Let's do it.
Like you got to think about this as a staff. The Mieski Wisniewski deal is a problem, obviously, right?
Huge.
And so now we've got this guy who did not give up any earned runs in 4 innings, right? So as much as I can't stand the guy, only because he steals money from basically everyone. The problem now, other than the experiment of seeing how long he can go, is now every time he pitches, your bullpen is taxed. He's not going to go more than 4 innings, and that's great. Congratulations. Like, he's basically a bullpen guy.
Right.
So now you're down Aaron Getty, which, by the way, haven't seen any timetable when he's coming back.
Yeah. Like to hurry that up a little.
Yeah. And then Wisniewski's got Tommy John. We'll see you in 2028, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Like now you got McCullers, and now you've got Gordon. This bullpen is going to throw a ton of innings.
Is this the same bullpen that we just DFA'd one of our more solid members of? Is that the same bullpen that you're talking about?
Same bullpen. We have 17 left-handed hitters in.
Right.
Left-handed pitchers. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
And let Taylor Scott go.
Yes, that's what Jordan said about DFAs. So who's pitching? Who's pitching tomorrow? So let's talk staff, because they supposedly weren't going to let Frommer go on 4 days rest, and they pitched him today. I'm like, well, Frommer can handle 4 days rest. 3 days rest, I get it. 4 days rest, let's go. So who's scheduled to pitch in Tampa tomorrow?
Gordon.
So they've announced it?
Yep, it's listed here.
Okay. So that means Hunter Brown on Tuesday?
Nope. They've got him listed as Wednesday.
Okay. So he's not going to pitch against the Mariners? Nice.
Okay. Wait, what?
Yeah, like what? He pitched Thursday. So you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days rest. They're trying to give him a 5th day already?
What it sounds like,
and not pitch him against the Mariners. Who's running this thing?
So your suspects are Gusto and Blue Blah. Dubin started before.
Yeah, but Dubin in Dubin hurt.
Is he?
Oh,
I don't know. None of these options are warming my heart.
Yeah,
I mean, of all of them, Dubin would probably be my okay. At least, I mean.
Well, hold on. Let's go back to what they've announced. Gordon's pitching tomorrow.
Yeah, Dubin pitched the other day. That's what I was saying. I thought he just pitched.
He did. Okay, my bad.
He's back.
He just came back. Okay. They have Blanco listed for Tuesday.
No one listed Tuesday was what I was looking at.
So Hunter Brown could go Tuesday.
Yeah, and I'm just going by and I'm going off the Astros website to where it says Wednesday, May 21st, starters Hunter Brown. And for Tuesday, the 20th, to be determined.
I'd pitch Hunter Brown Tuesday so you can pitch him Sunday against the Mariners. I would do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, I'm going to ask the same question that I asked last week. Neal, name our starting rotation. Go.
Yeah. Hunter, Bromber, Blanco, and then grab bag. Right? I mean,
Kruger if he's in town.
Yep. I can throw some curveballs.
Mason if he's in town. But if they're not in town,
I mean, McCullers.
Yeah.
I mean,
bullpen day.
Hey, we won that game. He pitched, by the way. I didn't hear from y'all. I didn't hear from y'all that day.
We sure did.
Congratulations.
He got
$17 million to pitch 4 innings.
He got his ERA down all the way to almost 8.
Yeah.
7 point.
Well, I hear from y'all when he does crappy. I don't hear when he does good. And I was just checking.
It was on Apple TV, and I knew he was pitching, so I took a day off.
Yeah.
Was it good? Was it good?
I'm just saying we won that day.
We did, but did he get the W?
You know what, though, Jordan?
He wasn't around long enough.
You know what, Jordan? Jordan, we didn't hear from Neal.
Did he get the W?
We didn't hear from Neal either.
Yeah.
No.
This is the whole, again, I'm going with it. This is the whole, he's a legend.
No.
Is he?
No.
Is it, remind me when he was, did he do it? Did he go a complete game 3-hitter?
No.
So they have Hunter listed Wednesday.
That's a good outing, and he got a loss.
What's listed Thursday?
Nobody.
That's too far out because they're scrambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this Wisniewski thing just didn't pop up. I mean, he's been out 2 weeks already. So we've been the thing that we've had the opportunity to take advantage of is the off day. Well, those are
gone.
Are not here, right?
Yeah, that's gone.
So this is, I mean, when we started last week with the Cincinnati, that's the start of it, right? And we go through Seattle series, and then we're off that Monday after we play Seattle. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
17 games,
14.
I thought.
Yeah. So that's a lot.
A lot.
So got some jostling to do on the pitching staff.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I would pitch Hunter Tuesday and then pitch him Sunday, and then if you need a 5-day rest him after that, then 5-day rest him after that.
Yeah,
fair.
That's what I would do.
I'd like to see Jordan come back. They're just saying he's hitting off a tee, and again,
where
is it still hand hurt? He's got a case of the hand hurt.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Is he hitting off the tee in the nursing home?
Yeah,
where's he hitting off the tee at?
It's just the same old. But again, believing anything that anybody says is.
It's just a light bruise in his hand. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, here. It says Astros manager Joe Espada said Alvarez has been dealing with the issue for a few days, and he took some swings in the batting cage prior to Saturday's game and didn't feel right. Oh, no, that was when he got hurt.
Yeah, that's when he got hurt. Oh, and by the way, his birth certificate says he's 38. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask Dorton first. Through 46 games, give me your one. And it's okay. It's okay if you take like Mieski, if you agree with him or if he takes yours, it's fine. Give me your one. What's your biggest positive in 46 games? because I want to make sure we're ultra positive here that we're in
All right.
third place.
All right, I'll say one that Neal might not say.
We're in second, by the way.
Tied for second.
Well, with the Rangers, yeah.
Oh. So I'll say one of the biggest concerns
That's not what I said.
No, I know. One of the biggest concerns at the
Oh, okay.
beginning of the season was there was going to be possibly a glaring defensive hole at 3-sack, and it zero hole. We are level with where we were defensively, and I know that there was an error yesterday that was
first error of the year.
First error of the year. I get it. So don't come at me with like there was an error yesterday.
No.
Like, we have seen and trust me and believe me, like our 3-sack in previous years was not infallible. We have not seen a decline at defensive third base. Even in the least bit. And then I'll even say above that, and I'm not talking about where our previous 3-sack is now and how he's doing now. I'm talking about where he has been at the beginning of every single season up until now. Comparatively, we have seen an offensive increase at third base.
Fair.
Basically,
Miesky, I mean, there's nothing I can
argue.
Who
was that guy? I don't even know that guy.
I love to argue, but I can't argue there. That's a good. I mean, that's good. Do you? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that mine will be a little bit more general, talking about team wise. I think we've overachieved considering this conditions that we're playing in. I mean, again, we're 2 games over 500 with a beat up pitching staff, our best players not playing to their highest potential. I just think 2 games over 500 is overachieving right now, and a lot of that has
to. Do you think the pitching staff is going to get better?
Well, I think with Arrighetti, that helps, right? And then we've got to get
when that is.
We've got to get the 5th one. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's room to get better, but again, that's where I'm saying some of these guys have come in and just overachieved. And even if Gordon comes in and gives us 5 innings of 3-run baseball, right now I'll take that. You know, my expectation of him is not 7 innings of, quality.
I
mean, the problem is
I like his stuff. I like his stuff. He just
I do
needs to learn
too,
to
but the problem there is 5 innings of 3-run baseball. 3 runs
can we
is
score 3?
insurmountable right now.
Sometimes.
Do you know what the stats are of the number of games that we have had 1 or fewer runs?
I saw this stat. Yep. It's bad.
So with that stat lingering, we are 2 games over 500 right now. So
okay.
To me, that's where I'm at. Just generalized, and again, you're talking about hat tipping certain guys, Paredes and Pena for sure. So I'm saying we're overachieving, based on our conditions right now. That's my positive.
Yeah, I mean, I see your point that it can go both ways. We can we can stop overachieving real fast, or we can have some of our better players step up. I mean, we said this. The pitching's razor thin, like it's razor, and then even more razor thin. So over a long period of time, that usually comes back to hurt you. Yeah, it usually catches you. So they're going to have to get Aaron Getty back. They're going to have to find something else. I mean, what that is, I don't know. So my one positive, or the one that I was going to say, is Josh Hader.
Huge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Josh Hader looks good. Yeah. Fair, Neal. Knock on wood. I get it. But from where he ended to where he is, he looks crisper. he's not perfect, but he looks a whole lot better than he did last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that's helped seal some wins that, were tight. That last year we did not. So I'm looking that's looking in a positive direction. He just looks crisper. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if he had change of scenery. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. I don't know if it's dead arm. I don't know, but he looks crisper.
It was a crowded room too. Don't forget.
Yeah, and boy, I'm glad we got rid of that guy because that guy's been terrible.
It was time. Thank you for your service. And
what is I haven't even looked. What are his?
It's bad. Why don't you pull them up while we're talking about
I'm doing that.
And who and who we're talking about is Ryan Stressley. And Stressley, exactly. Tip the hat. He was incredible in 22 in the World Series.
Ooh.
We get it. Yeah, it's bad. Like there's rumors of him being DFA'd.
So he is 17. Is he the closer in Chicago?
He was.
Okay, so he has 17 game appearances. He's got a total of 4 saves. He's got 2 losses. I think we
had
know
a blow up. He had a blow up.
I think we know what those are. We've seen those 2 before. He's at a 6.46 ERA. That's not great either for a closer.
No, it was time. It was probably a little bit past time.
His walks per 9 is 5.28, and his strikeouts per 9 is less than that, 4.7.
Those are some Ken Giles numbers.
Might be worse. Might be worse. Might be worse than old Kenny Giles.
He's got a half a home run per 9.
Eek.
Yeah. Don't pull up the advanced metrics on that one. It's not going to be good. All right. Well, anything we want to touch on before we get out of here, other than so we got to make predictions for next week, which I think it's 3. Is it 3 against the Rays and 4 against the Mariners?
You
back
got
home.
Yeah, 3 on the road, correct.
Yep.
3 on the road, 4 at home against the Mariners, which big series, man. Big series this early.
It'll be good. It's kind of interesting how this thing lays out. So we go for 3 in Tampa Bay, and then like you're saying, 4 at home over this weekend, starting Thursday, off Monday, and then we've got the A's for 2 at home, just a 2-game series, and then we play Tampa Bay again.
28th.
So they come
I'm
over.
Reiterate this: 28th day game.
Yeah.
I know. I've looked at that game.
Yeah, that is circled.
Just going to reiterate that, boys.
Is that a Wednesday? That's a Wednesday, right?
It's a win. It's a win. Wednesday.
But y'all's kids will be with y'all, huh? Are y'all? I mean, school's out. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned that yet to y'all.
It is summertime. Maybe they can go back to school that one day.
Nope.
I will just drop them off. If I drop them off, well, there's not much I can do.
This is the worst. This is the worst time of year. It's the worst.
That's negative. You're mad about your kids being home. You get to spend quality time with them.
School should be.
I did all day today while my wife was at a volleyball clinic.
Yeah, how'd that go?
That was lovely.
Yeah. School should be available 24/7, 365.
Agreed.
I need to go to XYZ. Girls, you're going to school.
Yes.
But it's 8 p.m. on a Saturday. Correct.
All right. So let's play the prediction game, and then we'll get on out of here for the night. So 3 in Tampa Bay, which, by the way, it's not at the Trop. It's at the Yankees minor league ballpark in St. Petersburg, I believe.
Good point.
It'll be outside. So that'll be interesting. I have no idea how that place is playing.
Any
That is where they
hurricanes
play.
coming?
Yeah, that's where they knock on wood there. That's where they're playing their home games. And then we come home with 4 against the Mariners. We obviously the pitching is going to be completely up in the air. So Mieski, you get to go first since you predicted a sweep against the Rangers.
Yeah, we're gonna win 2 of 3 against Tampa Bay, and then I think we split with the Mariners. Just because, again, our offense will show up half the time.
4-3, huh?
That's where I'm headed.
Okay. You look pretty confident in that.
I mean, history this year says.
Yep.
No, I like splitting with the Mariners. So there's 2 and 2. What do the Devil Rays do? Or where are they? They
They're below
are
500.
below
The key,
just below 500.
the key thing is who's pitching for the Devil Rays. Do we have announcements?
So what they have announced is PEPIOT. I don't know. You want to guess?
Ryan Pepio.
There you go.
Pretty good pitcher.
And then Littell.
Zach Littell.
Mm-hmm. And then the Bradley kid. I've heard of Taj.
Taj Bradley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's so we miss a couple of dudes. That's good. All right.
I mean, so wait, so we have Gordon tomorrow. We
for
have
sure. Don't know, and then
TB
penciled in.
TBA, but Mieski or Kruger or Mason
Or Chuck Golf.
or
Mhm.
on Tuesday. All right.
I still think they need to bump Hunter to Tuesday.
One. So we're 3 and 4 this week.
Dang, that's terrible.
I think we go 1 and 2 in Tampa, and I think we split with the Mariners.
Don't ask me why, boys. Don't ask me why, but time to bring some positivity in this place. We're going 2 and 3 versus the Rays, and we're going 3 and 1 against the fraudulent Mariners from the Northwest.
All right.
Wow.
I don't love that pick, but they've got pitching and we don't. But who cares? We're in Houston, and we're going to hit for the first time this year.
And Saturday is Yordan Alvarez bobblehead day.
Yeah.
I thought that was Friday.
No, that's Saturday.
Throwback
Friday
jersey.
is Yordan Alvarez
Space City jersey.
throwback.
Oh,
Shooting
throwback.
star says Yordan Alvarez throwback shooting star jersey.
I saw it. So with the Astros orange, yeah, I love that jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it!
Here's
the cool thing about. Yep, here's the cool thing about that is the cool thing about my kids get out on Thursday is my wife goes back for staff development on Friday. That's awesome.
Yeah, y'all could all go together when she gets done.
No, we can't drive there in time because she's there all day.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
The school districts don't care about the spouse that works also. They don't. They do not care.
That's not okay.
It's not okay. Because I would go. But instead, we have staff development.
By the way, Altuve's bobblehead, he is blowing a bubble. You see that?
We got it. We got that one.
That's pretty cool.
That's the Lance McCullers night. That's the prize. Yeah, because
the Altuve one you got on Lance McCullers night.
The one that you have, the bubblegum one, that was from the night that Lance McCullers blew up.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Blow bubble, have him blow up.
That was it.
So just for the record, I'm predicting 5 and 2.
Got it.
This guy.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Weird. It's almost like you've been called out on social media and now you're responding.
No, I just got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
Hey, you know what though? You don't always have to conform to what
Yes.
popular opinion is.
You have a history
yeah.
of doing that.
Yeah,
You
you
have a
guys know
history
me.
of
You guys know me
swaying.
pretty well. There is no conforming it. I do not conform ever.
You look for the corner to be backed into. Like,
Let's
nope.
go. Well, let's go. All right. So we've got our predictions. We'll see who's right, who's wrong. Hopefully the Stros play a little better. I would be remiss if I didn't say the Texas Longhorns are the SEC champions in year one of the SEC baseball with Coach Loss. I would be remiss.
Where did he coach last year?
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make the postseason wherever he left from. So I don't know.
Nothing.
It's
Just
gotten
fishing.
quiet.
Just fishing here.
It's gotten quiet. Jordan, how you doing over there, buddy?
Good. I am great. I am
Mis-
like, again, this Jose Altuve bobblehead
It's
is
weird.
look at it.
All I heard of this SEC baseball was so hard. Like it just means more.
Just means
Look at
more.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. He's
Yeah.
blowing a bubble.
Hey, did
All right.
Missouri make it? Do we know if you think they'll make it into
No,
the tournament? No.
no, but they
They
had three
host them?
conference win. They had three conference wins all year. They were 3-24. No, 3-27, I think.
Oh, well, that's good.
Go Tigers. So, with that being said, like, share, rate, and review. We love you, Dorton. You know we do. Go Stros.
Go Stros.
Go Stros.